How much time you spend now? Almost at close to 7. I think you're almost running on time.
We are on time.
So what the industry actually values? You look at this, then based on the whole thing, first is focus on academics. Academically, you have to be sound. That if you are not good in academics, you are not an engineer. And if you are not an engineer, you are a nobody. If anybody takes out that engineering degree from you, you are a normal person. Na? There are hundreds, thousands of lakhs of people roaming around like that. So if you are an engineer, you have got a degree into engineering, you better be worth it. Focus on academics. Learn what you come to engineering college for. That will help you. Your extracurricular activity. Only bookish knowledge is not going to help. So your extracurricular activity, whether you are in good in drama, you are good in singing, music, athletics, running, anything that you do. It also is appreciated a lot. And the thing is, when in certain interviews, they also notice what are the extracurricular activities that you participate in, because extracurricular activities they might actually show which how your mind actually is functioning. Your mind has multiple sensory lobes and points. So if you like something, that means it gives some character a more prominent place in your life, right? Suppose you like archery, तो तीरंदाजी जिसको कहते हैं या कुछ. I'm just giving an example. A person there needs to be so focused that even 1 millimeter this thing is not acceptable. So a person of that caliber goes into and for an interview and he tells I do this. They will have some kind of different outlook now. So each thing, each extracurricular activities also defines traits of a character, and they also sometimes matter a lot in your selection. Lot of times people will say after in interviews I generally think that "Arey, I know so much more than this, but the company is selected this way. Now this is where this extracurricular activity or the requirements of the companies are coming to play. They need a person of his attitude, his caliber, his band of mind. It is not that you are not good, but in the overall picture, this thing that they are looking for, he fits better than you. So it is not that you are not good. It is that in that role he is supposed to, he is better. So lot of time people get frustrated and मेरे तो कुछ हो भी नहीं रहा placement वाला है nothing happened to me nobody got me. It is only because they were not looking at people of your caliber. So maybe it is time to redefine it. So in fact, like once you go through all this, you will be able to very well redefine yourself and your values. Social interactions. How comfortable are you in social settings? See, for project-oriented companies, like for companies like L&T and all that, those have large projects and go for 6 to 8 years also some projects, 4 to 6 years. The team remains intact for a large period of that time. So there the social interaction is there because you have become acclimatized to yourself and you find good friends and continue to work with them for a long time. But in IT is different. Sometimes the project is only for 6 months or 4 months. Every 4 months your team is changing. So how quickly do you adapt to friends, new friends? How do you make friends with new people, start working with them? This is something that is very important. This social interaction is something that is valued in certain industries. Like the example I gave you, that person was more suitable because of certain characteristics. So social interaction, how easy it is for you to make friends, how easily you get offended. अब अगर like there sometimes happens like somebody says one thing and you get offended. In a project with 40 people, you will whole day you will pass with getting offended only. And what is the use of taking you? So, and the fact is that I can give you in writing 100% chance that if you work in a team, every day you will have something that will worry you. You have to, that is why I say, have a positive attitude, think of only the positive things, remove all this negativity. Otherwise, you'll never be able to function. So, social interactions also are important that they help you acclimatize with people. Then meeting timelines. Short of time, like this happens actually in third year. So you will be given projects, you will be given timelines. Within this period, you will give 3 दिन में 3 days में ये देना है, 5 days में ये देना है, 7 days में देना है, strict timelines. And people have to really put their effort into it. रात दिन लगती है, every day and night they have to work together and meet the deadline and deliver the project or the thesis or whatever is required of. Now, this is a situation which is very similar to industry. Only thing is, here you are able to complain. Here, यार वो teacher मेरे बहुत हैरान करते रहते हैं. I told him that I can't do it, but he's not happy. Here you can say that. In industry, nobody is going to listen to you. To understand that whatever assignment-based approach that is being taken, even in the engineering college, is actually preparing you for the industry in a different way. Now again, look at it the other thing also. If something was given for you, you completed it, gave it to you, but you got 30% or 40%. The teacher did not like it. So what happens? Your given submission is done, but the quality is poor. Okay. So again, so you have only addressed part of the thing. You have been able to give it in time, but the quality is poor. That means rework is required. A good engineer or a good project manager, a good project engineer will always see to it that the timeline is met with the quality also. And you are not being able to maintain quality because you have not been focusing on your mathematics, your academics or your concepts, and you're just trying to see that okay, somehow I submit it and let it get done. Okay, here it is possible. In colleges, that you can still pass, but life is not so easy. Life is not going to forgive you. So put up your socks, get ready, and do your work properly. Whatever is being given to you, complete it the best of your way. You will succeed later on also. You have chosen engineering. It is not because you have to sit on a gati and बैठ के हुक्का पीना है. It is because you have chosen a life which is going to be there for next 70 years. And for that you have to put in effort also. So meeting timeline with quality work is very important. Those who have been able to do, they generally although interviews के पहले some companies they take the project assignments and they see how the person is done, and then only they take a decision whether to hire him or not. So if you give it in time and got decent scores, you stand a better chance. They don't accept you to be perfect, but they expect you to be reasonably good to be hired. Understand that. The closer you are to the finished product, the lesser effort they have to put into you. and that is your value. And people should be ambitious to when, and they should have targeted approach to life. That is something the industry really values. But also it does not value that you start job hopping. In 5 years, 3 job changes in the first 5. 3 job changes are acceptable. But if 7 years you have five changes, then the chances that you will not have any more changes for at least another 7 to 8 years. And you might get stuck in a job if you don't like at all. So don't change job just for the sake of changing job or changing better money or something. Think rationally, whatever I told all this time, align yourself to this thing, whether wherever you're going, is it something that truly want to do or not? If you not want to do same thing, another 10, 15,000 is not going to make much matter, because you will be spending so much time thinking about what I did wrong that will add to your worry. Make a career decision very, very reasonably and logically. Don't do anything for only money or because you want to stay home or your hometown. So what are the conclusions of what this लंबा चौड़ा 2 घंटे का जो बात हुआ? What is it? See, one thing is, what are your tools? What are the tools available to you? One is the discussion, debates. You sit, we talk, and here you also have to understand one thing: by talking, discussing, you are also listening to other people. How is conveying his thing? उसका बात करने का, somebody who is telling how is she trying to present herself. You learn lot by listening. Expressions. You see the formation of words and sentences. So you learn lot of things, and these will help you in debates also. So debates, discussions are your tools. Use them very well. And there was a question, I think somebody asked that you won't use what you learn. So anybody who was told that is actually absolute, I don't know what to call it. But yes, there are some people who go into different services. After engineering, they go into UPSC and become choose a different stream altogether. There it is not, it may or may not be entirely required. But the fact is, if you have chosen the right path, everything that you learn from 9th onward is used. So any of your ex-colleagues who tell that I never, whatever I learned from college, I have not used it, is only trying to make a fool of you. And if you try to do that, probably you'll become a bigger fool when you try to pass out. Because nobody values that kind of attitude. First of all, nobody would have given him the job if he did not know anything. So forget about this concept. Tell your students that they should not get misled by this kind of ideas that whatever they learn is not going to be used. Even today, I am 55, around how much, 34 years of experience today. I still use some of the concepts that I learned in the 9th and 10th. Mathematics is still, I can use the same thing. How do you say I don't need require anything? How do you know that you are not used anything? You're not used because you're not realized it. You're subconsciously doing everything without realizing. We are breathing. Do we actually count? No. Likewise, in engineering, there are so many things when you go into a job that you do as a by natural progression. You don't even think about it, and that is what I am telling you. Try to start attaching concepts to whatever you're doing so that it becomes a habit. And Anything that you learn, everything that you learn, maybe not everything, at least half of the things that you learn is going to be useful. And which half is going to be useful is something that you don't know today. You have to do the whole thing. Then set your target. Where do you want to go? What do you want to achieve? See, a lot of times, even while entering engineering, people are not sure. And in some brilliant cases, I have seen that even after passing out, they also, even then, they are not sure what to do. And you will find them in the same boat after 10 years also. So they are the people who drifters. They will keep on finding something or the other to do, but never make a mark of them. You should have a target. You should attach based on that target where all these things you have to plan. That okay, this is something that I like, this is stream I want to go, this technology I want to adopt. This is how and if you do that, you will find that you are able to basically train yourself into those areas better so that ultimately your target will find you. You will find something that you want to do if you keep your target and focus and set your path correctly. So, based on all this discussion, I have only one point to say. Every tool that you're looking out for is within you. The knowledge, communication, leadership, everything that you have heard is within you. Take it out, explore them, use them well, and you will succeed. There is nothing, actually, there is no difference in engineers from one college or other. Only it is only the attitude. Change that attitude and make yourself good and your institution also great. Thank you. I hope it was.